serious question for you, Josh, because the conversation in the NFL last couple of days, I don't know if you were in Paris or not, was about concussions and Tom Brady's wife saying that he suffered them even though he didn't show up on the injury report, and other players basically saying that they have had concussions. What is the conversation amongst players when it comes to concussions and reporting them when they feel that they've suffered them and it hasn't really been diagnosed, and the culture change that's required? What do you and your colleagues say about this, Josh?
Well, I think it's just something that, we go through. It's definitely something we go through, and I feel like it's for real. It's definitely for real. It's something that I feel everyone has to look at and take it in all consideration. Like, it's serious, But you can only imagine what the people who had to go through before all this technology, the people of the old time, like the 70s and 60s, and you even think about the 80s, 90s, they had concussions. I'm pretty sure that was much more severe. These are just being reported, Mm-hmm. So this is serious, and I think this is something that they need to take a look into. But at the end of the day, it's our profession. It's that what we go through. It's nothing that we can avoid because of, the violence that the sport brings. I don't think it's nothing that we can avoid unless we start getting better technology in the helmet committee or however that plays out. But this is nothing that's unavoidable. When you're looking at another guy and you running straight at them, and in a split second, that decision is being made. You can't hold off. You got to go forward. And it's being coached. So it's a lot of things that go into place with that. And I don't just point fingers like this place or that place. It's a lot of things you got to look at, and that's one of the things I think.
Mm-hmm. Well,
because that's tough. That's a tough deal. I know we had concussions. It seems like once a year or something it comes out to be, but they are serious, and they can set you back for sure.
No, I mean, in that regard, what would it be just in general in a locker room if one of the guys self-reports during a game and takes himself out because he thinks he's gotten a concussion and there's 5 minutes left on the clock in an important game, if not a playoff game? Would that be fine in a locker room with everybody after a game?
Yeah, that's absolutely. That's your body, it's your health. Rich, let's think about this.
Mm-hmm.
We playing football for 10, 12 years if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
God's grace, 15. Come on, let's be honest with ourselves. That's a portion of our life that's a blink in the eye. You want to live for the rest of your life and live till you turn 80. Those 15 years ain't going to matter, but you want to be healthy within those 15 years so you can live to be 80. And I think that's the biggest thing that we look at now, because you have those complications later on after you're done playing. That's when it really hits you. So those concussions are truly, they're surreal. They're for real. They're not nothing to play with. They're not a joke, because your brain is the thing that's going to last with you the longest. And you got to have that. So, yeah, man, that's for real.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that video, be sure to download our app, and I'll be sure to help the NFL figure out what a catch is.